Man.
I'm looking to see if anybody in here. Let's see. All right, I've got a couple. I don't know who they are. All right, I have someone on a Galaxy phone wearing a black t-shirt. What is your name, ma'am?
My name is Sherry Schultes, or Sherry Gilbert now. I had a name change.
Okay. I'll apologize in advance because on your file it will always say Sherry Schultes, so I accidentally will say that quite often.
That's okay, I understand.
Let's see. And what is your last name now?
Gilbert,
Okay, I'm gonna change your screen name. All right, Miss Sroufe, Sierra Sroufe.
Yes.
Good morning.
morning.
In the matter of Sierra Kalen Sroufe versus Jonathan Gonzalez, file number 2020-47405 DP. Ma'am, that's been adjourned to January 9th at 8 a.m. Okay?
Okay. Thank you.
All right. You have a good Christmas and holiday. Thank you.
You too. In the
matter of Jerry Dowling versus Michael Newsom, file number 2001-23999 DP. That matter has been adjourned to February 6th at 8 a.m. In the matter of Craig Martin versus Rachel Kraft, file number 2006-30080 DC. That matter has been adjourned to January 23rd at 8 a.m. And I got Miss Campbell. All right, let's see. Miss Campbell, can you hear me?
Yes.
All right, in the matter of Corrine Campbell versus Archwell Terry, file number 2010-35466 DP. Ma'am, this has been adjourned to January 30th at 8 a.m.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. Have a good holiday.
You too.
Thank you. In the matter of Ashley Wetzel versus Chad Roman, that's been adjourned to January 30th at 8 a.m. In the matter of Ronnie Madsen Jr. versus Latoya Jaso, file number 2011-37046 DC. That matter has been dismissed. I do think I issued a bench warrant on her last week or two for something else.
I do believe so. I think that was for support. This was for something else.
Okay. And let's see, in the matter of Sharon Moser versus Jody Buer, file number 2012-37532 UN. That matter has been adjourned to January 9th. In the matter of Shelby Irving versus Dakota Morgan, file number 2017-44221 DC. That matter has been adjourned to January 23rd at 8 a.m. In the matter of Cassie Stamper versus Brandon Stamper, file number 2017-44718 DM. That matter has been adjourned to January 30th at 8 a.m. In the matter of Lisa Hannawalt versus Cody Hannawalt, this might be Cody here.
Your Honor, I told him last week it was going to be adjourned. We had payments coming in, so.
Okay, well, it says Cody, so I'm just gonna double check. All right, sir, your screen says Cody. What is your last name?
Hannawalt.
All right, so Mr. Hannawalt, in your file, that's been adjourned to January 30th at 8 a.m.
Alrighty, ma'am.
All right, you have a good holiday, sir.
You too. Thank you.
Thank you. All right. So, all right, Miss Gilbert, you want to stay still because it makes me
Oh, sorry.
nauseous. No,
Sorry.
like when people
didn't
are
know you were
walking
watching
around and I
me.
look at them, it kind of gives you vertigo. All right,
Sorry.
it's okay. It's okay. So, oh wait, oh no, that's a different one. All right, so. Let's see if Steven's here. I don't see him. I grab my paperwork. This is in the matter of Sherry Gilbert versus Stephen Schultes, file number 21-48338DM. This is a show cause for failure to pay child support. No, it isn't. Let me see. What is this? All right. Okay, so this is a show cause for failure to pay child support. Mr. Schultes is ordered to pay $407 a month in child support as of today. He has an arrearage in excess of $2,203. His last payment was June 13th of 22 and $409. Mr. Schultes has failed to appear or pay child support. I'm going to issue a bench warrant for his arrest. And I will set bond in the amount of $2,204 cash, which is the total arrearage. So, ma'am, thank you for appearing this morning and you have a good holiday, all right?
Okay, well, thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. I'll have to leave here.
Oh, it's all right. I'll get you. I'll get you out of there. There she goes. All right, read Rada. Morning, Mr. Rada. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
All right, so this is in the matter of Helen Rincon versus Reed Rada, file number 2003-26081 DP and 2013-39029 DP. Mr. Rada, we are here on show causes for failure to pay child support. All right, and it looks like this is arrearage only on both of these files. Let me
Yes.
look. So it looks like we received payments on both of these on November 3rd of 2022 through an involuntary seizure. Back in September, we were here and I ordered you to pay $250 that day, which you did. And then $100 a month on each of your cases
Yes.
directly to the front of the court. You paid your October payment and we got the payment on November.
Yep.
Which was an involuntary seizure, but that doesn't count as your $100 payment. You know that, Mr. Rada,
What do you mean?
because you didn't pay it. We seized it. So when can you make your December payment?
I did make my December payment like the Friday. I put $200 in Friday.
Did you come in person?
Yes. Yep.
Okay. Do we have anybody have that information?
I don't have that. I can go ask Kelly real quick if it was
Okay, can you do that?
Yep, 1 second.
Let's just verify that, Mr. Rada.
Yep, that's fine. I got a receipt for it too.
Okay. Mr. Vasquez?
Yes, he did make payment, $100 on each case.
Okay, so Mr. Rada, I understand you probably assumed the involuntary seizure would work as your
Yes.
November 1, and that's fine. And so I'm going to adjourn this out to February 6th to monitor your January and February payment. All right?
Yep.
All right, so good job. I appreciate you taking this seriously and making those payments, and we'll see you back on February 6th at 8 a.m. All right?
February 6th.
Yes, sir. Have a good holiday.
Thank you.
Thank
too.
you.
Bye-bye.
All right. Right, in the matter of Benjamin Soto versus Jennifer Soto. Get rid of him. File number 2008-32721. I do not see Mr. Soto in my courtroom. Got a cat hair in my lashes. And he is not in Zoom. This is the date and time set for a show cause today. Let's see, he's ordered to pay $188 a month in child support, has an arrearage in excess of $8,631. Let's see, the last payment he made was just his bond to get out of jail. I think he still has John Glazer on this, correct? Okay, Miss Adams, Mr. Glazer represents Mr. Soto. And you know, I don't have John Glazer here today,
Okay.
so if you can get a hold of him. Okay. So on Honeywell, I also have an 8:30 hearing with Honeywell, so I'm just gonna do both of those at 8:30.
And there should be a pickup coming up there to you. Also, Zachary Dillard.
Oh, is that a friend of the court case?
Yes, ma'am.
I have it, Judge. I'm just scanning it right now.
Okay.
Judge?
Yes,
Did you see my notes on Ben Soto?
yeah,
Okay, because they did have the referee hearing and we handled everything there and actually he was there and John Glazer represented him there at the referee hearing also.
yeah.
So we-
They're related.
Yep, this one and the other one. they keep-
Hold on, Sue, hold on. What?
They don't know where he is.
In the jail?
That's right.
Oh. I'm like, at the jail? They lost him at the jail? What? No, the attorney, I understand losing the attorney much more. All right. Okay. I don't know if he, there might have been some confusion about today's date, so they're trying to reach Mr. Glazer.
Okay,
All right, and then, Becky, I'm sure you already called the jail for Mr. Soto. Or Mr. Dillard.
I mean, it just kind of did that on its own.
So Becky, the Polycom connected on its own.
Wow, okay.
Who knows? Okay, so.
I don't have the jail yet.
Do we have, can you hear me, Sue?
Yeah, but it's the feedback, it sounds like, but maybe not now.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Is
Can
there
you-
feedback?
Now there's not. I think it sounds good.
All right, Sue, you can hear me too? All right, we updated our Polycom. It's supposed to help, but we'll see. Okay, so who's this Samsung? Olivia. All right, Olivia, can you hear me?
Good morning.
Good morning. I'm gonna change your screen name. You're still using Honeywell?
Yes. Legally.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna pop you in the waiting room, all right? Got Benjamin Soto. All right, Mr. Soto, good morning. Looks like he's frozen.
Can you hear me?
Mr. Soto, can you hear me?
I can hear you fine.
Okay, good. Mr. Soto, does Mr. Glazier represent you on this?
Yes.
Okay, do you know how to reach him?
I just called his office just to get I was sitting in Sala's Zoom meeting room, and I just called him to get your number here. I talked to his assistant and he's the one that gave me the number. So I just called down to the public defender building, and they gave me your number. I take it he's not in this morning yet?
Oh, I don't know. He doesn't work for me, so we'll just hang out for a moment and see if we can find him, all right?
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna put you in the waiting room, and when we get Mr. Glazier, I'll bring you back in, all right? Hi, Mr. Dillard, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Good morning, sir.
Good
All
morning.
right, this is in the matter of Alexis Mackenzie Regalado versus Zachary Ryan Dillard. And you are Zachary Ryan Dillard, sir?
Yes.
All right, and this is file number 2014-40671DS. So Mr. Dillard, we are here today on a show cause for failure to appear and failure to pay child support. It states here that you're ordered to pay $274 per month in child support. And as of today's date, you have an arrearage in excess of $16,781. So Mr.
Yes.
Dillard, for your information, this is felony level where the Attorney General's office can charge you with a 4-year felony. So I just want you to be aware of that. I don't know if they have or not, but that is a possibility. It also states here that the last payment we received was $55.57 back on May 9th of 2022. You were ordered to appear in court for a show cause on August 8th of 2022 and failed to appear.
Your Honor,
So, hold on. So, Mr. Dillard, you do have a right to have an attorney represent you on this and all subsequent hearings. If you can't afford to hire one, we can appoint you one at public expense. So my first question would be, do you wish to hire an attorney or do you wish to have a court-appointed attorney?
no, Your Honor.
Okay. My second question, Mr. Dillard, would be that, are you in jail on anything else or just this?
It's just this, Your Honor. And the reason I missed the show cause is I don't have a home. My house burnt down and I haven't changed my address because I don't have an address to change to. It's not that I'm not trying to neglect
So
to pay my
Mr. Dillard,
taxes.
hold on, because I've got a spiel that I gotta go through, and my spiel really is just to protect your rights, okay?
Okay.
So, Mr. Dillard, as I said, the maximum penalty for failure to pay child support with your previous contempts is up to 90 days in jail. Do you understand that?
Yes,
And the maximum penalty for failure to appear could also be up to 90 days in jail. Do you understand that?
yes,
Like I said, you do have a right to have a court-appointed attorney, and we would find someone to speak with you this morning if you do want court-appointed counsel. So do you want a court-appointed attorney?
yes. I'll take a court-appointed lawyer.
Okay, good. All right, so Mr. Dillard, we're gonna put a call in. So you just kind of hang out here with me just for a moment, and we'll work on finding out the timeline for that. I know it would be this morning, I'm just not sure. All right?
All right.
All right. So it's just a moment. And I don't know, Miss Adams, if you were able to reach Miss Underwood.
I am trying right now, Judge.
Okay, all right, Mr. Dillard, I'm gonna change your screen name. All right. Okay. Are you on a laptop in that room, Mr. Dillard?
Do what?
Are you at a laptop?
No, it's just a little screen type thing.
Yep, got it. All right, so this is in the matter of Lance Frederick Honeywell versus Olivia Jean Honeywell, file number 2019-46647DM. Let's take care of the show cause for front of the court first. Ms. Honeywell, it states here that we're here on a show cause for failure to pay child support. States here that you're ordered to pay $301 a month in child support. And as of today's date, you have an arrearage in excess of $3,088. Do you understand that?
Yes.
All right. Hold on, Mr. Dillard. Miss Underwood just appeared. Good morning, Miss Underwood. I have one front of the court pickup on Mr. Dillard. But then we also have another one that Mr. Glazier was handling. And if you have a way to contact him, could you do that?
I will try your, I'm sorry, Your Honor. I will try. And what is
Thank
that
you.
one, Your Honor?
Mr. Soto, Benjamin Soto.
Benjamin Soto?
Yes. All right.
Thank
So I'm
you.
going to open up a breakout room. Mr. Dillard and Miss Underwood. Go ahead and click on join. All right. All right. So Miss Honeywell, let's see. So it states here, we had a show cause scheduled November 14th. It was adjourned due to medical emergency. We have never received a payment on this case, and we have no active employer information or income withholding. So Ms. Honeywell, do you understand in the state of Michigan, you can be charged with a felony for failure to pay child support if it reaches a certain level? Do you understand that?
Yes,
All right, and Ms. Honeywell, do you understand that as a 4-year felony, you could be facing up to 4 years in prison if the Attorney General's office were to decide to charge you with that felony?
Yeah.
Now, Ms. Honeywell, you do have a right to have an attorney represent you at this and all subsequent hearings. If you can't afford to hire an attorney, we will appoint you one at public expense. Do you understand that?
yes,
Do you wish to have an attorney appointed to represent you on the show cause for failure to pay child support?
absolutely.
All right, so if you can both just wait a moment when Ms. Underwood's done speaking with Mr. Dillard, she'll have an opportunity to speak with you. Mr. Glazier, let me get Mr. Soto's paperwork. All right, so we are back on the record in the matter of Benjamin Soto versus Jennifer Zapney, file number 2008-32721. Mr. Glazier represents Mr. Soto. This is the date and time that this was continued to. My notes say that there was a friend of the court hearing, and he's already pled guilty to the failure to appear and the failure to pay. He was ordered to pay $500 towards child support and get employment. Let's see, they went to a referee hearing. You appeared on that, Mr. Glazier, and he agreed to leave the support as ordered. And we've not received any payments.
Your Honor,
So-
at the front of the court, we have a recommended order. You probably have it. It's on a 7-day entry. And it indicates that they're establishing a parenting time. They're gonna get together and meet each other by phone and what do they call it? FaceTime. And for the next 60 days, Grace is gonna set a new time. And in that, we put a temporary order that support would be at $200 per month, $20 of which would be applied to arrearages. And then we're gonna reset it at that time, whatever. I don't know if Grace has set it yet, but she was gonna do it 60 days from, I don't know what date this was, around 60 days. This was.
Okay, when was that hearing? October or November?
I'm trying to look. Got it. Oh, here's November 30th.
Okay,
It was just last week. He actually got to talk with her. They're gonna meet one time and have either lunch or dinner together, and mother's gonna be there. It went pretty good, Judge. The girl indicated the young minor in this case indicated, well, actually she's 17. She indicated she wanted to get to, see if she could get a relationship going with her dad. So I was happy with it.
so I'm really glad to hear that, Mr. Glazier, and that's encouraging, but we're just here on the child support.
Yeah, I know that. I just thought I would bring a little happiness.
Yeah,
to your
so
life.
that's good. So that order was done November 30th, you said?
Yeah, and I sent it over. I think I sent it over there last Friday. What was the
Okay, and how much is he going to pay per month?
200 per month, 20 of which will go towards arrearages. And then the order says that they will set a review of the parenting time and computation of child support within approximately 6 days at the referee's convenience when they can get us in.
Okay. Mr. Soto, when can you make the December payment?
From my understanding, within the 60 days would be fine.
No, I mean, when are you gonna make your December payment in the month of December of $200?
So it's not within the 60 days then.
No,
You have to make, you agreed to make a $200 payment per month according to your attorney.
Okay, well, I'll have to make it before the end of the month then.
So Mr. Glazier, in cases like this where we have a poor payment record, I bring them back monthly to make sure that each payment's made. That's how I monitor them. So, I need to know from your client when he's gonna pay the $200. I would like it
How long
paid
is it gonna
by,
take, you, Ben?
I would like
I'm
it by
sorry,
the
what is it?
19th. Miss Adams, am I here on the 19th? Or am I gone that whole week?
You're gone that week, Judge.
Okay, so I guess I would say I would like it paid obviously by the 22nd, Mr. Glazier.
Can you do that, Ben?
Yeah, I heard that.
No, can you do that?
I'll have to try.
So, Mr. Glazier, you need to explain, he agreed to pay $200 a month.
Right,
If he doesn't pay, and I'm gonna adjourn this sentencing to monitor his $200 payment per month. If he doesn't make his payments, Mr. Glazier, I'm gonna sentence him.
I don't know if
And he's-
he just paid. I think he just paid something not too long ago.
He paid 500 back in June.
No, he's paid since then, I think.
No, that was it, because I was waiting on to find out if my child support was gonna get lowered.
Okay,
Okay,
so here's what I'll do, Mr. Glazier. I'm gonna order that he pays his $200 by the 22nd. And I'm gonna
Okay.
set this over to January 9th, but I want Mr. Soto here in person to show proof of payment. You
okay.
can zoom in,
If
Mr.
I do
Glazier.
pay it, then I don't have to worry about going to court, or I have to come to court anyway.
So, Mr. Soto, if you make your payment by the 22nd, the friend of the court can adjourn this to February to monitor your January payment.
So it's basically, if I don't make the payments, I'll have to go to court like the following month.
Yep, every
My
month.
understanding. Okay,
So, you know. All right, so I'm gonna
I
set this
understand that.
over to January 9. If you make the payment, the friend of the court can adjourn that to a February date to monitor payments. Are you
Okay.
employed?
I'm sorry, did you ask if I was employed?
Mr. Glazier, is he employed?
Last I knew, he was just chopping wood, but he thinks he's gonna get employment here pretty quick.
Good. Okay, all right, so, we'll see you back January 9th unless you make your payment, and then we'll see you back in February, Mr. Soto. All
Okay,
right, thank you, Mr. Glazier.
All right, thank you, Your Honor.
All right, Miss Underwood, let me bring Miss Dillard, Mr. Dillard back, and I have another one for you as well. So, another pickup, Miss Honeywell, so let me close that breakout room. Miss Adams, do you want the paperwork for Miss Honeywell? All right, so, Mr. Dillard, we are back. All right, this is in the matter of Alexis Regalado versus Zachary Dillard. Mr. Dillard, you had asked for court appointed counsel. And we
Yes,
appointed Miss Underwood to represent you. Have you had an opportunity to speak with Miss Underwood?
yes, I have.
All right, are you satisfied with Miss Underwood as your attorney and the advice that she's given you?
Yes, well, she asked me if I could pay 500 today. If
Oh,
I,
hold on, Mr. Dillard. Like I said, we got like a process to protect your rights and all this good stuff. So, Miss Underwood, how do you wish to proceed with Mr. Dillard?
Your Honor, Mr. Dillard is employed. What is the place you work, Mr. Dillard?
it's called Equivec. It's owned by Pastor Claude. It's a cleaning service. I go around to different cities and I clean the restaurant hoods, like the exhaust and the ducts and stuff where the grease goes up.
Okay. And Mr. Dillard, you have not been making payments, but you can make a payment if you are released of $500 today,
Yes,
and then more when you get paid on the 15th.
the 15th and the 30th. And I know I'm supposed to pay every month, but I will start paying the 15th and the 30th of each month I get paid. So instead of paying once a month, I'll be paying twice a month.
Okay, and another thing we've discussed is that do you recall when you last had a child support modification or?
No, it was probably a couple of years ago. I had talked to my caseworker and I asked her if how would me going to see my
Mr. Dillard, we're losing you real quick. Sue, I'm gonna stop your video. I'm gonna stop my video. So Mr. Dillard, what we found is people move around and you're like me, you move your hands and you're kind of animated when you talk. I do that
Okay.
too. So I need you to kind of stay still and speak a little bit slower because we're not getting your audio. So could you say that again, please?
Okay, the last time I talked to my caseworker, I had asked her about me seeing my kids and she told me that it's up to my mother and my kids. If she says no, then there's nothing I can do. And that was probably about 2-3 years ago.
Do what to your kids, releasing them?
No, for me to see them, like my visitation.
No. No, Mr.
Okay, those are two separate things, Mr. Dillard. And if you're not able to see your kids, you go petition for a front of the court referee hearing or
Yes.
show cause for that, okay?
Yes, I plan
All
on
right.
doing that.
So, Mr. Dillard, you are employed. Do you get a paycheck where they take taxes out?
Yes.
Okay, what's the name of the company again?
Equivac, it's EQUIVAC. And it's located on Beecher Street next to the Humane Society.
Oh, I know where that's at. Okay. And then, Mr. Dillard, so Miss Underwood wants you to petition for an income review, which means you're gonna have to come to the clerk's office down in front of the court and fill out paperwork when you get out of jail, all right?
Yes.
And then, how are you gonna pay the 500 a day?
I'm gonna go to my job. They gave me a loan before, so I'm gonna go up there as soon as I get out and I'm gonna talk with them. And if they say no, I'll come right back here down to the courthouse.
Well, hold on, Mr. Dillard, we're losing you again.
I'm
Do you get
sorry.
paid this Friday? Do you get
I
paid
get-
this Friday?
Yes,
Okay, so I don't like people borrowing against money they haven't earned yet. Because it
Okay.
just puts you in debt, right?
right.
So, Mr. Dillard, you have to pay at least an extra $50 a month to go towards your arrearages, all right? So that means you need to pay like $325 a month right now. So I want you to make a payment. You get paid every week?
I get paid every 2 weeks.
Okay, so every 2 weeks, I need you to make a payment of half of what's owed, so half of $325, all right?
Okay,
And then I want you to pay it in person until they start taking out of your check.
okay.
Judge.
So, who said that? Oh, somebody said judge, but anyway,
Ms.
so
Pelham.
you're going,
I think
Sue?
Sue was trying to talk to you.
Sue,
I think Sue Pelham was starting to talk.
Sue Pelham? You're muted, Sue Pelham, you want to start your video and unmute, you're trying to say something?
Can you hear me?
Yes,
Yeah,
Okay, he does not work there. I
Hmm.
got something from the employer. I've had an income withholding for a year there and claims that he does not work there.
I came in with my Equivac shirt on.
Well, I have had an income withholding there and they sent something here, state, we've had an income withholding there for over a year. And I recently got something that says you do not work here. We've never received a dime from you.
It's probably because it's privately owned, but I swear I do work there. I can call right now.
Well, we've never got a dime from there and I got something from there stating that you are not
okay,
employed there.
all right, so, Mr. Dillard, this is your one shot, I'm gonna let you out, and I'm gonna require you to make a $325 a month payment, so when you get paid, you pay half of it in person. The next time you paid, the other half, and we're gonna try an income withholding, you just gotta have a job.
Okay,
So, if you get a different employment, you need to let Ms. Pelham know. So, I want you to pay, do you understand? And then you request an income review, and I'm gonna set this out to January 9th to see if you paid.
Okay,
And if you haven't paid, I'm gonna issue a bench warrant. I'm not gonna let you out of jail. You understand?
yes, I appreciate this. I won't.
Okay, and then I want you to bring a paycheck into Ms. Pelham showing that you work there.
Okay, I will do that today, actually.
Okay, all right, so I'll let you out on a PR bond, but Mr. Dillon, I won't let you out next time, all right?
I promise. I appreciate this and I won't let you down.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. You have a good day.
Sue, you're muted.
His employer does have an active income withholding, so have him look it up because it's there.
All right. Okay, so I am getting behind and my rest of my docket's waiting. So let me bring Miss Honeywell back in and let's get those done and I can. Oh, let it, Honeywell, Honeywell. Mr. Honeywell,
Yes.
got you. All right, waiting for Olivia to connect. All right, Miss Underwood, Olivia Honeywell. Olivia, can you hear us? There you go. Has asked for court appointed counsel. So Miss Underwood, I'm gonna put you and Miss Honeywell into a breakout. There you go. All right,